Government has embarked on improving the quality of learning and teaching of science through innovations and good practices in primary schools. This follows the launch of the disbursement of 340 science kits to establish mobile mini laboratories in primary schools across the country. We have details to this.
Early this year, government, through the Ministry of Education and Sports, launched the distribution of 340 science kits to establish mobile mini laboratories in primary schools across the country.
This mini lab is simple to handle and stocked with apparatus, equipment that makes teaching of every topic of science at the primary level not only practical but interesting to learners.
The move was aimed at creating a firm foundation of science teaching in primary schools by changing the approach of science appreciation.
If you are teaching the young one about the heart or the eye, and you bring a model and you say the eye looks like this, not just drawing diagram, that sticks better in his head than teaching him or her in what? In theory.
The initiative would enable learners to have a smooth transition of science from primary to secondary level by getting rid of challenges to new science subjects.
I mean, if you have many now appreciating sciences and mathematics at P7 and they are able to pass it, then we will not have challenges at secondary, even at A level, even in universities.
It is against this background that in Tungamo, Iganga, Soroti, and Gulu districts received 20 science kits each.
So we received the kits and we gave them out to the schools during the Teachers' Day celebrations.
The entire district were very appreciative for the Ministry of Education and Sports, more especially to our mama, Janet Museveni, the Minister of Education and Sports, for the initiatives.
According to the teachers, the kits have eased the teaching of science in primary schools more than ever before.
Before the kits, it would become sometimes very difficult for you to explain. For example, if there is an eye, you know, it becomes very ambiguous. You are telling the child the eye and you can't show the whole of it. When you just draw on the diagram or draw on the chart, it looks like it does not come out well.
So this skeleton has made my work very easy now, and the children are enjoying the lesson because they are able to see the real, and they are touching it, they are naming it as they see the bones.
It is evident that these initiatives have enabled learners to acquire the necessary knowledge and skills relevant to personal and national development.
It is now easier for us to just see and we shall draw it. It doesn't even make the teachers to draw it on the blackboard.
Before this thing came, we just see only the front parts, but now I can hold it, I turn it around, I see the behind parts, the in front parts, I see it very, very, very well.
With the help of science kits, a number of schools are hoping to excel in science.
What was there in the science kit, I even saw some of the questions in the past papers that I saw after the exam has come out. So I am very hopeful we are going to score.
However, there is a need for more science kits, claiming that one kit per school is like a single drop in an ocean.
We really want more of the kits. Actually, we would thank you so much if more of the kits were brought today, not even tomorrow. We thank you so much. The kids are really enjoying. When you have kids with practical, it is what they want. Even when you are talking, you are still introducing, you are actually wasting their time.
You see this large class, and everybody has a right and has interest to at least touch these and interact with the skeleton. So it takes long for everybody to participate in touching this thing and learning and naming parts practically. I wish there were more of this in every other group. The work would be done once and for all.
There is also a demand for kits in the schools and districts that missed in the first phase.
The pressure we've been getting from these other schools that never got it is immense. Remember, even government primary schools being 242. So when you take away the 20 that received, then 222, they remained at large.
According to government, the distribution of kits will be rolled out to the rest of schools in phased manner.
The government plans to procure the main laboratory equipment in phased manner, depending on the available resources, starting with districts which have very poor results than others.
The other non-profitable organizations that have backed government in promoting science in primary schools include World Vision, Save the Child, Fields of Hope, and supplied by River Flow International. Joseph Okoh, UBC.